ALCS Game 4. It'll be the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. It's up next on this 2K Sports presentation.
Welcome. We are bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. This is a series right now lopsided 3-0. Can a comeback be made? Well, we're going to find out. The American League pennant's on the line. Zach Greinke on the mound makes the start against this lineup. A devoted crowd tonight as we get a glance at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Let's take a look at Anaheim's starter. Steve, he's facing that Toronto lineup today. What is he thinking about?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind.
We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Brett Lawrie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems.
Brett Lawrie leading it off.
Clearly getting things done at the plate. 5 hits in his last 13 at-bats. They just cannot seem to keep him off base. He's tough at bats, fighting off good pitches, finding a way to get on.
Starting out, first inning of baseball, 0-1. Steve, we look at these two teams. How do you think the Angels match up?
Well, no team wants to end their season with a loss, but that's exactly what happened here today, unless some magic happens. But lest we forget, this is the playoffs where magic has been known to happen.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Carroll.
He's out.
One away. Now we'll take a quick look at the Angels, how they'll be taking the field defensively.
Gary, I think the main focus for this club is defense right now. Make the plays behind the pitchers. Don't force them to try to miss bats.
Descent in the batter's box. Line drive. And that one's down. That's the first hit we've seen.
Well, he finds a pitch he can drive, and his hands just fly through the strike zone. Perfect execution at the plate. And he's in scoring position with just 1 out.
Epps batting now. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Trout roams over, puts it away. Runner on his way to third.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Bullen at the plate. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, just an impossible pitch to do anything with. Your best hope is to try to bloop something over the infielder's heads to try to get a base hit. Other than that, you're better off taking it and hope the umpire calls it a ball.
That fastball just gets away from him. Oh, that hurts. Ouch.
Graves in the box. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. Gets another one down. That'll score a run.
But what a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Well, this offense, Steve, it's on the move, and now they're trying to carry this on in the ballgame. Let's hit up the middle. And he'll come in to score.
A good piece of hitting and great piece of base running right there, Gary. I wasn't sure he was going to make it, but now he's on second.
That's a great asset right there to be able to exploit opportunities offensively, and that's what he's done.
And credit the base coach for knowing where the players were positioned on the field to allow him to get in there.
2 runners for Prince Fielder. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't. Swing and a hot shot. Oh, Carroll diving up with it. And he's out at first. What an out. And so we get our first 2. And doing the pitching, it'll be Zach Greinke. He's starting the game for Toronto. Steve will be watching how he approaches this Angels lineup.
Well, there really isn't much that Zach Greinke can't do on the mound. He has great command and location of an explosive fastball, and then he has the ability to use his breaking pitches to change speeds.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
Well, that's what you like to see. Power going against power. That two-seamer with great movement and the batter swinging for the fences. The pitcher won this battle.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. And he's on. That's a nice way to jumpstart your offense. Now let's take a look at the lineup for the Angels. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, you hear the term thrown around. He's a 5-tool player. Mike Trout just might be that guy. Great hitting skills. He has power. It's going to come along as he gets a little older, and his speed is off the charts.
Ball 1 to begin this at bat, 1-0.
I took a look at ball 1, and I think right now his tendency is to not swing at this pitch either. I think you've got to throw him a strike right here.
Greinke with the delivery. Oh, and he spins a slider in there for a strike. A shot up the middle, and he drops it.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, and I tell you, as hot as he's been, you know he's not going to miss it. 4 hits in their last game, although it was a loss, but he is hot.
Britton at the plate. And Greinke misses outside. That's taken for a ball.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
2 down here in the inning. And he'll have to hold at first. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
As you look at this club defensively, it's a team that struggles and ranked in the bottom 5 of the American League. That really does impact their ability to win ball games. They just give the opposition too many extra base runners, too many extra bases, and too many extra outs.
He deals. Gets away from him. And the throw. No luck beating him to second. He is in there. So they can't make the play.
But, Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. Fouled off.
When you're behind in the count 1 and 2, all you want to do is try to stay alive and hope the pitcher makes a mistake. He didn't make a mistake on that pitch, but he got enough wood on it just to foul it off.
This is a swing hit in the air. And that's out number 3. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Toronto's in charge here. It's Colon at the plate. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 1 away.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
Guest is batting. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. And good work for him. Last time, we picked up a nice RBI off Greinke.
Well, I think you got to be looking for a two-seam fastball here. You got to hit off of it the last time. You got to at least look for it again.
De Jesus will be called on to pitch. Ball. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
But Gary, I tell you, I probably would have let this starter go a little bit long.
He flew out his last time up. Reaches out for that one. He's behind on the count 0-1.
But one of the more difficult pitches to hit in all of baseball is that backdoor breaking ball. When you see a breaking ball leave a pitcher's hand.
Liner between first and second. And it's caught. Play by Borges.
Well, these hitters are just lost up there right now. I mean, they have to think about changing their approach. I mean, 12 hitters in a row retired. At some point, you lay down a bunt or you try to go the other way. You got to try something.
A line drive toward short. Retiring fielder.
Well, it's now a Baker's dozen. 13 in a row he set down. Absolutely lights out. What a performance.
It's Colon at the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. And there's the third out. Nothing doing here in this half inning. We're still tied. Carroll at the plate. He's going to get things started off for us here. Steve, let's take a look at what he's getting done out there on the mound.
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just
swung and a ground ball to third. And his throw gets him one away.
This is turning into complete domination right now. 15 retired in a row. This guy is absolutely dazzling today.
And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. Took a called third strike in his last time up. He delivers. Line shot into center field. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base. He's trying for second. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Descent at the plate. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. That one's hit to the right. Way down there, but that's going to be a long foul ball. Oh, and he takes off for second. Oh. And he is out trying to take second. Little help the pitcher right here. That's going to eliminate that base runner.
I think they had a sense it was a running situation. He got rid of it quickly, and accurate throw.
Swing and lined up the middle. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. He's going to try to stretch it.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Epps settling in. Flew out last time. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal. That ball swung on, hit high, in the air, way back, warning track. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Sinker swung on, missed, 0-1. Steve, what a great shot that is. A momentum builder that comes late in the ball game, and now a chance to win this thing.
And now they can see if they can continue to get more offense to keep the pressure on.
Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up a couple to break the tie. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And to the plate, here comes Eldred. He's going to lead off the home half of the 8th. Dyson will be coming on to take over on the mound. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Well, anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
Lined right at the second baseman. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
Trout at the plate. Nothing yet in 4 ABs against the Jays. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here's the delivery. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
We'll go with the cut fastball in the inside corner here. He tries to bust him in on the hands, but the ball runs back, just misses the corner.
Baffled him with a curveball. 1-2.
Well, with a couple strikes on him, Gary, I'm going to go right at him with a slider now. He struggles with that pitch.
Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, they needed that one. That's the first out. They need to try to limit the damage in this inning and hold on to that lead.
DeBar is the batter. Grounded out last time. And here's the first one. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Hot shot towards the hole.
Well, 0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And Borges is going to come to the plate. And he has a chance to tie this game.
Well, that's right. An extra base hit probably gives them the lead and keeps this rally going. Oh!
Here's the delivery. Oh! And he fouls another one off. Oh! And he fouls off another one. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
He helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
It's going to be Hafner now, and he needs to come through here with 2 down.
Infield got to play back in this situation and get the out at the easiest base.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And he's there to retire the side. They pick up 3 hits in the inning. They leave the sacks full. Toronto not letting this lead go. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. Graves at the plate. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Cuttinger will be coming in to pitch in this game as they make the pitching swap. Pitch on the way. Swung on, that is hit. That should be a base hit. He's going to try and test him here.
Well, you would have thought that the righty-righty matchup would be in favor of the pitcher, but this is just what the doctor ordered. He puts a good swing on it, and he beats the odds.
And here we've got Coleman to hit. Drove in a run earlier in the game. It's one. And the double play, they got a move. And a chance. Here with 2 away for Prince Fielder. And the first pitch. That one fell off by Fielder. Here's a swing, a fly ball. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases.
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone, and he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
Collier is going to come in and pinch run.
And Gary, although they have a lead, it still is fairly a close ball game right here. You have speed at second base. I might give him the green light and see if he can get over to third.
And he's there to retire the side. They pick up no. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Carroll at the plate. Struck out swinging last time. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first, and he still retires his move. Defensively, you got 1 out here in the 9th inning. You want to make a play. Just get an out. You will trade a run for an out here with a 2-run lead.
Day gets a turn here. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
The pitcher really rearing back and throwing. He's got everything working now, commanding the strike zone with that fastball.
2 away.
Well, it's their hope is dwindling right now. Down by 2, 1 out left to play with, and they're going to have to try to come up with some big hits right here to try to win this one, Gary.
Brocious has a turn in the box. Grounded out his last time through. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Well, it doesn't matter whether you win it at home or on the road. They're getting it done here on the road. But when you win the American League pennant, what a celebration. How fun is it? And you're headed to the World Series.
Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
This is their next to final step towards the whole enchiladas. They've got a chance to win it. They claim this LCS. Next stop, the World Series.
From spring training, this team committed to try to do what they can to get to the World Series, and now they're there. They're ready to go.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. For John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.